place was set up by the government.
Yes, they invested 450,000 US dollars.
It was set up for this region and actually region.
Yeah.
So, and it was set up to be a place where farmers from this region can coordinate with the government to do value addition to their products. So it deals in peanuts, what we call peanuts. So they're the same things. So we get peanuts, sometimes shelled, that is when as they have been harvested, or we can get them when they have already removed the cover. Yes. So we have all the equipment that can process it right from removing the shells to roasting, to grinding, until we get the final product, which is peanut butter. Yeah, so that's what we deal in. But we are trying to work with those farmers because, as you know, originally it was made to benefit them.
And does it?
Yes, we are in the process of
making. How long have you been going for?
I think the place started in 2011. And so we are trying to connect with those farmers.
You are trying or you have connected?
Yes, we are in the process, I would say.
5 years.
We have signed an MOU and we are about to go and see what they have currently.
Have you got any production you are doing now?
Yeah, we have been doing productions.
For who?
Okay, since this is under URI, we get from farmers, we get raw material from farmers around.
So you go out and buy from farmers, or the farmers come?
It is two ways. They can come here and tell us what they have, or go out.
So when you buy from farmers, you pack them and sell?
We get like the final product, then
you put it where? Yes, that I understand. But when you sell, where does that money go?
I think it goes back to Yuri. But we pay the farmers for their,
using what money?
It still comes from Yuri.
So Yuri has given you, if I came now, I'm a farmer, I have 50 bags, you have money to pay me?
It's possible.
You have it now?
I don't have it.
Because I have a truck outside.
But it's possible to do that.
Yes. Okay.
So that is the process.
So production per month? How much do you produce per month? How many jars do you pack?
Okay, for now we have been a bit silent, but as I've told you, right now we want to connect with those farmers.
Yeah, that I understand.
Then we do full-scale production.
What production capacity do you have? How much do you produce now? Like last month you produced how much?
Last month we didn't do much.
You mean you produced 5 tins? 20?
Okay, last month there were some farmers who came from Teso because we also do training of farmers, like those who want to process up to final product. So we did that, and they had a production. By then I was in leave, but it was.
What about the month before?
We have been doing, but as I've told you,
what has been your best month in production?
Before the half of the year.
And how much did you produce before the half of the year?
Okay, if we have produced a lot, we can do 1,000 kilograms in a week, I would say, because we start from start, and by the time we finish, we can do it like in 3 or 4 days.
That's 10 bags.
A day, yeah. 1,000 kilograms.
A day.
That's a ton. 10
10 bags. in 2 days. That's your capacity. What is your capacity? How many bags can you do? How many bags of shelled granules can you process a day?
Now I'm telling you what can come out at the end. You can do 1,000
a day.
A day?
Not in a day, because the process takes like 2-3 days. So we could say like in a week you can do maybe 2,000.
2,000.
Okay.
Okay.
So do you also have teams for and labels, and you have capacity to do that? You pack in what, in plastic containers?
Plastic jars.
Okay. Do you stabilize these things, or they are organic?
We stabilize because the oil, there's a problem with oil.
You stabilize using what?
There are some stabilizers on the market.
On which market?
Okay,
you use
stabilizers.
like sodium benzoate, you use, what do you use?
Because now those are company things which I can't.
But I thought you were a company.
Yes, but that is the thing, can't just. So I would say there are stabilizers available on the market.
So the product is not organic?
Not 100%.
I want some clarity where you talk about farmers.
Yes.
And then you're talking about production. You are dealing with farmers, which is not there, and then there's a production going on for all these 4 years, and you are saying the money goes out to Yuri. You mean to tell us there are people from the Yuri who are running this place?
Yuri runs this place. Okay, I would say government through Yuri.
Okay, run this place. Yeah. So you're just a technical person.
Yeah.
Then you
government as in what? In Ministry of Finance?
No, Ministry of Trade.
Finance, in conjunction with Ministry of Trade.
Trade. Then you talk about memorandum of understanding. You are about to sign, which who?
No, they have signed.
Which?
Okay, this place.
Memorandum of understanding.
This place was originally meant to benefit people of Parabong region, I would say. But
let me have you converse on that. This place, even the time of commissioning, I came here with the president.
Yes.
This place was a result of some women in Kitgum Parabongo who said, we are producing a lot of granules in the north. Why don't you build for us a factory? Then the president said, no, I will build one for the northern Uganda in Lira. So after completion, you are supposed to have what? Form farmers group, and then link up with a private sector, and then run them to learn how to use this and hand over the center to that private sector. Then the URI staff will remain technical here. I think this was the initial plan. But up to now, I think you people have failed to get a private sector.
No, I think some processes take time, but that is exactly what is going on. That is where we are heading.
So if a private sector came with an interest, you would just be happy because you are able to get an entire mandate here.
But this man doesn't know all.
Okay, I'm not the best person to answer all the questions.
Don't assume responsibility.
But what I've told you is what is on ground. They have signed, and I think February we are going to Kalongo, then we see what they have. But of course we can't depend on them. So we have also to meet with other farmers. And there is a group which already they have coordinated with in Lira. Yeah, some farmers group.
You see the doctor, initially, if I have a group of farmers, we can bring maybe 10,000, 20,000 tons.
Process it, pack it under your label?
Pack it under my label.
That was it.
And then I export. He come also with his group, pack in their level, and export. Like that. value addition for the local
That
community.
one is available.
Yeah.
That one actually is available.
Because
whatever comes, if you are ready,
what is important here?
come and you
What is important here?
we help you and you work.
Wait. What is important here? This question of standards is not there once it's from here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just come with your trademark, your label,
Yeah.
and fix the, and your thing is recognized in any supermarket or in a world market because it's done professionally. Which people are lacking that information.
So you are saying now that if I came, that's what you do.
Yes.
What are the rates? What rates have you? Give us a rate card for how I would come now and you pack for me.
Okay, for us, we are staff of Yuri. But if you come,
I have come.
yes, you bring your products,
I have
you bring
a product
everything.
outside. So you tell me how
For
much
us-
would you charge me?
Now, charges, I think, if the manager has here is the one who would be in
If you are
first
charges,
position.
you be on the wall. So don't think that
No.
will be happening.
What
If you
is
are charges,
what is
it will
the
be
thing
published,
is this?
advertised. Everybody would know. If I bring one bag, this is how much you will charge me, and this is the packaging, and this is the labeling.
Okay. Labels are yours. Everything is yours. The costs which we share would be for electricity and water and maybe maintenance, a bit of maintaining machines.
Okay.
That is all. For us, your labels, everything is yours, I would say.
Okay.
But maybe to go back on what you said about standards, it is better if you have started production, even if you are working with us, you have to go through the channels of getting certification, maybe from NBS. You understand?
No, you are using this factory. now.
Yes, you are using us,
And this is,
but we don't provide you NBS certification.
but you
You
can
understand?
But you can guide.
Yes, we can help
Because
you
it's
to get
it's going to
it.
pass in your hand.
Yes, we can help you get it, but it is you yourself, because now even you are a producer, and if you have to follow all the rules and regulations, you must have that. So documents, the things you are
Correct.
It
You
is
know,
a-
the whole idea is we can have very many peanut factories littered everywhere. That's the intention, to have one center. Then I come with my print, legalized standards.
For quality
Then you
control.
have to quality control. Then you after packing, then I just put on my papers.
Yes. For us, what we can do is to help you make the standard issues become a reality. In other words,
Yes.
this place is
So in a nutshell, Professor, this place is underutilized. I would say it's not utilized.
Well, we haven't found it.
We are eating a lot of bad pests in the street.
Imagine
With radioactive,
I'm knowing
with
about,
lead,
I'm
with
knowing
lead in
about
it.
it for the first time.
Really?
With
but it
lead.
is always here. So anyone who comes, we don't.
Me, I came here twice. I came in with Professor Kwesiga. I came with another team and we put something up. That's why I'm concerned about this place. Honestly, for you don't know, because they just send me to do some work. For some people who are up there, yes.
But now, as you see, now that he knows,
Yeah.
all of you would be knowing since he knows.
No.
But of course, it is that channel of communication. There still may be a gap, sensitizing. But
Okay, so take us around so we can see what you
Because I don't know it's only every granite that is needed in the world market.
Okay.
This place is for world market. You can export it anywhere in the world. It's accepted. That's why government spend over $400,000.
$450,000.
That's not too much, 1.3 billion
Okay.
put here to promote northern Uganda to export their peanut. So it's not a simple thing. So you tell them what type of granite is needed here.
okay, normally we get red beet.
And not only granite, the other things you are doing here. You tell them. Not only granite, there's a few soya or something like that. Yeah.
Now those ones you just make. I think like you blend. You can mix depending on your taste. You now as a producer you can say, me I want gin nuts with sim.
Mixed.
Yeah, you blend.
Seems alone.
But can you do soya milk?
Soya milk? No, we can't do soya milk.
You don't press soya to get milk.
No.
Okay.
And then what type of granite is needed?
It's a red duty.
Red.
Yeah.
So the granates are
Which
also
will grow
beautiful.
here. So
Oh, yeah.
That red, that the one which is red.
Red beauty is the one wanted
too much.
The red one.
market.
Yeah.
There's the,
And that
the
is
white
common,
is one
yeah.
from Teso.
Yeah.
The white one from Teso is also okay.
It is okay, but maybe the problem we have found with it is that roasting, it doesn't easily change color to show that it's ready, so it disturbs. Yet this one,
The red beauty.
you can know that it was white, now it's golden brown.
Yeah.
So it's easier to monitor.
Yeah.
So it's an issue with monitoring, not an issue with quality.
No, it's not. It can work.
It can still be the same quality as well.
Okay, the issue would be when you mix. If you are to mix, then the problems would come. But if it's not mixed, alone, it can work.
Okay.
Because as I've told you, when you mix, then you will find a problem knowing which one is red and which one is
Yeah. So besides granite, your other raw material is simsim.
Now for
Is that
us,
so?
what we do here currently is mainly gin nuts.
You know.
Yeah. But we have done trials for blending with simsim.
You don't do
Granite.
simsim alone. You can't do simsim alone.
Simsim would work, but it's okay. I think it is a lot of more work because these machines, most of them were designed for gin nuts.
Okay.
So you'd have now, for example, you can't roast in the machine. We have. That means you have to roast separately, maybe using a saucepan, and then later you can only grind from here.
Okay.
So you are always
From your experience, where are the market? The high demand for markets.
I think
In Uganda and outside.
market are everywhere. Kampala, even Lira has market for this thing.
How much outside Uganda?
Rwanda, we have. I'm telling you where we have tried.
Yes.
Yes.
Rwanda.
Sudan.
I hope so. I think it's market.
Mm.
But I think it is marketable.
Yeah.
It's marketable.
Yeah.
The issue is, the challenge would be sustaining the market. That would be the challenge if you are to deal in it. Because if today you take, then after
That's why.
you say that
That's why you have seen
your
it.
stock is over.
That's why they are going to.
That's why you see the council leaders here.
Is the capacity too small? Can it be expanded?
Capacity of what?
Because if you are talking of sustaining the market,
No, he's
as
talking
far
about.
as I know, production is big here, and it can be enhanced. It can be increased.
No, he was talking about the market being too small. I think.
No.
Yeah.
I was talking about being able to supply the market. For example,
He's
continually.
saying the market is wide.
So
He's
why
saying
can't-
the
So
market is
that
wide.
one would be, I'm not saying it is a challenge, but that would be the challenge. That is the thing you should look at if you are going to deal in it.
No, you should not worry because now that we are coming, we are just going to tell the community.
Yeah, they
We'll
tell
tell
the
them we
people to
already
use them
have
in the
the
hotels,
families
in the
can
restaurants.
grind
We are worried
so
about
grow more
your
groundnuts.
capacity
That's why
to produce. But
Yeah.
production
There
is
is
not.
This is our store.
for the groundnut.
Now it is a bit small, but we are trying to expand it maybe. If you have to have a big capacity.
Is roasted already.
Now this is now the very raw material.
You can tell us the stages from the raw material.
That is what I'm going to do.
From the store now.
So
right from that.
the store is there. Then this is the shelling room. This is the machine which removes those outer skins. So these are
Speak up, I can't hear you. What's this?
this is the shelling machine.
Both of them?
Yeah.
How about they are different?
It works as a unit. Yeah, they work in hand in hand actually.
So you pour it there.
Video then the machine and the mobile.
It comes.
So the
It's just not telling you. We are
Because
bringing,
now
we
you
are
are
bringing
too
a
early.
disease here.
No, you are too early. That is why
That's why yes.
It's okay.
I'm
If
too
you are
early.
operational, you
If we are in operation, then
they
it will be
spray
hard.
you enter here.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we have understood.
So shelling is here. Then from there we begin sorting. Because you have to remove what has been shelled, because it is not 100%. From maybe some which have not been shelled. But maybe what I didn't tell you is that before you even shell, you have to inspect the raw material to see if it fits the standards. Yeah, so we test for moisture, like moisture content. Then we look at the quality of the genets themselves. You can take samples per bag like that. Then you test the size. You know, there are some genets which are...
Like this one. I'm not fine.
Okay, you couldn't look at the what, but there's, you know, the genet themselves, when they are squeezed like this. Now, those ones you can't
This
access.
is what they call red beauty. The one they like using.
So, Gina also can say you are beautiful.
Yes.
It's the red beauty.
So,
They can
since,
sample them.
Red beauty.
This is a red beauty. They want.
so now, let me
If you are
come.
giving farmers.
So now I was telling you, before you even shell, you have to accept what is good quality. Now, so when you come here, that means you have less work, since you have already sorted your quality. So here you remove those ones which are discolored, the black ones, the ones which are very
Different color.
thin and very small, tiny, those ones you can't accept. Then the broken ones you separate from the whole ones. Then those ones which have not been shelled, you separate. So here, this is the
It's
table.
an electric machine. Keep turning,
Yes, it's
and then the good ones go there, or the bad one,
no, you turn, but
as you saw.
yes. Now after you've sort, as it comes, you
You shoot it there.
yeah, it is not automatic.
What of Gary?
We know, like that one.
From there you come and roast here, because now you are whatever the good ones you have got, you roast from here. So this machine has a capacity of 400 kilos roasting at the same time.
At the same time, and how long does it take to roast?
For us we use 2 hours. We use 2 hours.
Now
2
fire
hours.
is 10-15 minutes.
Because you roast small quantities. But these ones are big.
2 hours roasting.
So this is 100 kilos.
Yeah.
So if you were to spare a whole day roasting, you would say roast
Now, as I told you, you can roast 3 times.
3
That
times
is
a day.
1,200.
3 times a day.
Which is, then we use that.
No, the day has got 12 hours.
Pardon?
The day has 12 hours, so you can roast
He's only using a half of that.
Because you have to look at so many things.
Yeah.
You roast what you manage.
Yeah, but if somebody was running it commercially, he would even treble that.
Okay, so you come here. This one is a cooling machine.
Cooling.
Yeah. It has a mesh inside. So it keeps moving as fans blow cool air. So it keeps cooling slowly by slowly. Those ones are also fans. Those ones pull upward. Then down there some which push.
The capacity is the same.
What comes out from there is what comes in.
Why is this dismantled? This one?
Once we wash this man,
So once it's cool, what happens?
then the peel.
No, the skin.
Yeah.
And after that?
Peeling, after peeling, you do second sorting. Now the final sorting. Then you do This is a metal detector. It removes any traces of metals.
That could have
Metal detector.
peaked. It could have peaked.
Yeah.
So that's a small unit. Very
Especially
small.
from there. Yeah, it's small, but
How many kilos can it do?
and you pour here and you collect from, so you keep doing that. It's manual, you do it manual.
I think as you now, you're in virtual finishing. It's already roasted.
It's roasted, washed,
now you're preparing
skin
to
removed.
grind.
Okay.
Scoop up.
Then this one is a grinder. This is what grinds. Now the unit is all these are part of this.
And they have dismantled them to wash them.
Once you wash this mud, we don't.
You leave it like that or you put it together?
No, we put it together when we are about to do production. Because I
But
think
can
it
the
is
person
better.
pick this and go to take it to his children to play with?
No. We have security here.
Okay, so it's grounded here and then brought here?
Yeah, then you mix in case you have maybe
Something to
put
mix.
anything. Like if you have mixed sim and put here and it mixes. No, that is the grinder. That is what
this one,
crushes.
yeah.
So this one is just mixing what you
The liquid and that thing,
paste.
the paste already.
grind.
Grinding
Now
and
this
mixing
one
it.
is like those local grinders which are that is the same one.
And this one is modern.
Pardon?
This one is modern because it's stainless. This thing
Stainless
doesn't come
steel.
out.
Stainless steel.
Stainless steel.
Mixes. Okay. For example, if you have
I will get to the last stage, it becomes more unit.
then this one is a packing machine. So it packs in jars. And that one is a cupping machine. Puts in
Cups. And then you label and put in boxes. Supermarket.
Straight.
Then that one is a cooling machine.
This.
Cooling machine for the product because it comes out when it's hot.
Oh, this one.
Out, the one out.
Oh,
That unit out.
the other one.
It's like a fridge.
Okay. You put there what has already been packed.
Yeah, because it will damage them. So I think your main question would have been how we can work with you, and I think we have tried to answer that. Yes, this place is open to this region, I would say.
If someone came from Kabale, they wouldn't be welcome.
Ugandans, okay.
Oh,
It's welcome to you. Because it's a government facility. And
Sure.
the government
So I
is
can
for the
come with
people.
my 6 bags,
Then,
sell them and do the processing.
and how would you help those women? Like there are some women deep in the villages, they have the red, the red beauty one, but they don't have the ability to come here
That's
and
why
tell you.
That is now mobilization.
That's why they are here.
That's why they are here and
The
that's why
council
he
leader.
is here.
Yes.
That's why I'm here.
Thank you.
We are going to mobilize those people.
So
Yeah.
now it is you to spread the information, and then that one will be answered.
If I could add something for you people.
Yeah.
This place has no granite. But in Kampala, there's a multiple of this center, of this type, in Yuri. For juice,
Yes.
coffee. So me, I took my coffee from Lango here,
You want
from
to-
Amaj,
Eh.
for competition in Ethiopia. My coffee was number 2,
You see?
Oh,
the best coffee.
after processing it.
No. Coffee beans,
The
two,
beans.
and mine was number 2
Mm.
in East Africa, in Africa competition with coffee.
Oh.
So they gave me a certificate. Then I came and picked the coffee bee, what they call kase, after hurling, fast hurling. I took it to Yuri in Kampala, and we grinded up my coffee. I just forgot to bring it. So I'm now at the process of getting standard and packing. A similar thing like this one for coffee is in Kampala.
Yeah.
There is one of dairy, there is one of meat.
Meat, there's meat, dairy, fruits, coffee.
Fruits is a different.
So,
after that one is also in
so soon you'll be seeing coffee, rip coffee in the market. It's mine.
Okay. In Nakao?
Yes. If you see rip coffee in the supermarket, it's mine. Yes.
There is someone who is running that. I don't know if it's you. There is someone who is, because I know that people work there. There's someone who has who processes from you actually currently. I don't know if it's you.
No, we are many, but me from North, I think I'm the only one who went there.
So that generally that's the work of beauty. Like it brings facilities, then people can use them. Of course, you may not be here forever, but once you have an idea from here and you want something bigger, then you can find a way.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. We really appreciate. I will wish you good luck. Now that these men have come, your situation is going to change.
The government of Uganda in 2013 to construct a 600 megawatt hydropower project at Karuma Falls on Victoria Nile along Masindi-Gulu Highway. Sino Hydro Corporation, a Chinese company, has recorded tremendous achievements in building the largest hydropower project in Uganda.
As we speak, construction works have resumed both on Karuma and Isimba. The contractors on site. Karuma project started earlier. The contractor did preliminary works.
This came after the President of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni's State of the Nation address, when he reiterated commitment to developing infrastructure projects like roads and energy. Museveni went even further and ordered that the money in the energy fund, totaling to $75 million be used to kickstart the project. The power generated will be transmitted via high voltage wires to substations in Kawanda, Wachiso district, Kamudini, Oyam district, and Ilira in Ilira district. Upon its completion, the 600 megawatt Karuma hydropower project will see development of 2 modern cities along the Victoria Nile, a standard airport, an underground city, mega industrial centers which will take advantage of the free electricity provided by the Sino Hydro Corporation for 7 years. This project will also be a tourist attraction.
And because this area is a park, it falls within the national park. So since it's in the national park, they want to put everything underground so that no animals is disturbed, no vegetation is disturbed, everything is just done underground. So what you see up there is going to be handed over to government. Those are now government properties, part of the Karuma city. But the project, everything is underground. Offices underground, everything underground.
As part of their corporate social responsibility, Sino Hydro Corporation has invested 36 billion Uganda shillings to build a 650-bed hospital, a 4-star hotel, a water purification plant, 1,000 commercial and housing units, among others.
Houses, offices, and the generation station. This now, the first year is just under process. Most of them have been finished.
Karuma project is not only about producing electricity, but Karuma project is about bringing development closer to the community. When you build a city, you don't only build a city, but you also build other amenities that the city will require.
In creation of more employment opportunities as part of the Government of Uganda Vision 2040, Sino Hydro Corporation employs 2,710 workers, which number is expected to reach 6,000 by August 2015. It also needs over 1,000 local contractors, skilled laborers, 400 security personnel, over 1,000 engineers and food suppliers. The Sino Hydro Corporation will also train Ugandans on how to manage and replicate the project once they are gone.